Horology covers many different subjects, so I get to be everything from an artist and designer through to an engineer, a physicist and a historian. I discovered watchmaking through jewellery and silversmithing, so I started training as a jeweller and completely by chance discovered the subject whilst training. Before that I had no idea that being a watchmaker was even a career, but I heard about it and thought it sounded interesting and looked at the course, and I just thought, yeah, this is what I want to do.
My inspiration for watchmaking goes back to when I was really young. Basically taking things apart and not necessarily being able to put them back together, but as I grew up I started working on motorbikes, scooters and things mechanical, I think, are what essentially drove me to watches eventually.
When we first started the business we just weren't in a position to buy new equipment, but since then it's become such a fundamental part of the way we work, we actually wouldn't change it for the world. So these antique pieces inform our practice and inform our style and are very much part of our design and creative process.
We have very different skill sets, but when we're designing one piece, it tends to come together quite nicely.
There is something really beautiful about being able to wake up one morning with an idea and then have the skills to make that idea a reality. When you're making something that works as well, and that magical moment when you're putting something together and it starts running is just a beautiful thing, and no matter how many watches I work on, that moment will always be special.
Our inspiration comes mostly from things that have already been made, but looking at them enables us to sort of see how they were made and how we can do it, and that kind of drives our passion and inspiration.
I think there's something really special about making something that gets worn by someone. It's a really personal connection that final object has with its owner, and being appreciated and valued by a person and knowing that you've created that experience is an incredible thing to do.